I have what I would call a rap sheet as long as my arm, more like as long as my body. All these things I think are wrong with me or things I just can't get right. It's like I don't know how to let things go. I hold them against myself like these self-inflicted grudges. And everybody knows how it feels to keep a grudge. You can't have a normal relationship with the person you're holding a grudge against. So imagine having a grudge against yourself. And I look at these failures or this rap sheet and I say this is a long list of all your failures throughout your entire life. And you know what? You are a failure. So today, I stopped telling myself that I can't do things. I've decided not to hold that long rap sheet up every time I want to do something and just stop saying, well, you can't do this because this. Here's all the things you failed at. So, no, let's just leave that alone. And I know that sounds silly or simplistic. Like, yeah, that's going to solve all your problems. But if you dig deep enough, you realize that we all do it. We all do this whole, you can't do this because of that type of thing. Sometimes it's false modesty and sometimes it's self-doubt. So I'm not going to just be my harshest critic. In fact, I'm going to also be my own coach. That was my decision. Because I know I can't help being my harshest critic. None of us can. You always will be that way. I'm going to make the right decisions. Because even though my inner critic says I don't have a great track record for making good decisions, I can make right decisions. I can make good decisions, sorry. And I have done. So, I'm not going to be right all the time. But I'm going to do them. I'm going to try, I'm going to make the effort, and I'm going to do them because I can. I'm going to get back up whenever I fall. And I'm going to keep trying whenever I fail at something. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep trying until I succeed. So even if I've had to fail like hundreds of times, it doesn't matter. Until I succeed at that thing, I'm going to keep trying. If you're watching this, I'd like you to join me. I want you to do something for me right now. Think about something or one way, just one way, in which you've been super tough on yourself. And then write down the words you've said to yourself in your head. That's going to be the toughest thing I'll ask you to do today. Seeing those words on paper will kind of help you realize how harsh you've been on yourself. Now, I want you to take yourself out of the situation and imagine it was someone else who had failed at the thing that you did. What would you tell them? How would you comfort them? What would you say to them, if they had been in the same situation, if they'd come to you saying that, I just can't get through this, man. I don't think I can do it. Come up with one objective, practical tip on how to just try again, how to do this differently. Now I want you to write down that tip. And I want you to read it and tell yourself this right here is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this practical tip that I've just given myself. And you know what? I'm not going to give myself a hard time if I fail the first time or the second time. Or, I was doing okay and then I failed the fourth time. I'm not going to give up and say it's too hard or I just can't keep it up or I just can't do it. No. It's not too hard. Keep trying. Tell yourself, I'm going to prove to myself that I can do this. And I want you to tell yourself, I won't give up until I have done so. I won't give up until I've proven to myself that I can do it. Good. Now, I'd give you a virtual high five, but I don't want to knock my camera over, so we're going to skip that bit. I want you to sign that piece of paper. I want you to put a date on that piece of paper, and I want you to take it and put it somewhere where you can see it every day. You wake up in the morning and that should be the first thing you see, or you go to brush your teeth and that should be the first thing you see, or you go to have some breakfast. We sometimes skip breakfast, so leave the breakfast bit alone. When you wake up in the morning, I want you to see that. And you know what? I want you to go ahead and do the thing, because you can. Well done, and I'll see you next time.